Hey guys, kind of a stormy night tonight, so good night for me to stay off the internet and get some work done. So I got the Compaq on the work desk here. This is that SR1610NX that we picked up at the garage sale a couple of weeks ago. I figured since I didn't have much anything else to do, I'd start opening this up and getting it ready to upgrade, see what we got to do to it. So first thing I'm going to do is open it up, and I know it was pretty dirty when we had it open last time. So I think the first thing we're going to need to do is just to give it a good cleaning. Oh, you hear a little thunder going off in the background there. As you can see, the CPU cooler and stuff is pretty dirty, and I don't know if this will pick it up. You can see down there is just a layer of dust also. So we're going to blow this all out and get it cleaned up before we pull that CPU cooler off, just so we don't end up getting dust into our PCI slots and the PCI Express slot, memory slot, stuff like that. Okay, we got everything cleaned out nice now. So you can see the CPU cooler and stuff's looking much better than it did. Plus we got rid of all the excess dust down in the tray on the drives itself and on the motherboard. So now it'll be a little nicer to work on it without it being so filthy. But before we start working on the hardware and stuff, one other thing I want to clean up is on the front here. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you know I'm not a big fan of advertisements on the front of the computers. And Compaq, as well as HP and some other brands, really love to plaster their computers with stickers and tell you everything about it, which is fine. For a retailer, if you're in the store and you're looking for a computer and you want to know all the information, great. But once you buy it and you know what's in there, you certainly don't need all the security information, award-winning support, yada yada. You know, they say ATI Radeon Express a couple places, plus an ATI Radeon badge on it. And you know, up on top it's got the processor, RAM, hard drive, all that information. So being that I'm thinking of using this for a home theater, I want it to be kind of sleek looking and you know, look pretty decent sitting in the living room. So I don't want something that looks like a billboard. So I'm going to start by taking some of these graphics off and see if we can clean up the front bezel some. Okay, we have all the stickers removed. As you can see, it's looking sleeker already. Still got a lot of residue from them stickers. I hate that. I'll have to clean them all off. Before I take the residue off, though, one other thing I have to remove is up on the top here, where they had it at the garage sale itself. They used a piece of tape to mark the price and stuff on it. Hopefully that's not stuck on too much, because that can leave a lot of residue also. So I'm going to get that off, and then we'll see if we can get all the residue off and see what it looks like cleaned up. Okay, we have all the residue off for the stickers now. Looks pretty decent. Still going to maybe do some changes in the front, because I don't know if I'm thrilled about the gray and stuff on the buttons and on the memory card reader and stuff. But we'll look into that later once we get some of our hardware upgraded and stuff. But before I start tearing parts out of here, I want to turn it on, run some benchmarks on it so we have some baseline tests to see what the performance was before we did the upgrade versus what it's going to be afterwards. So we'll get to the benchmarks and go from there.